Hello, my name is Paul Suijker. I'm working for the TU Delft Library, and today I will give you a short introduction about the TU Delft Image Archive. The Image Archive is the place where we store our images that we think are worthwhile to store and keep for the future generations. And in we, I think I'm talking about the academic staff of this university and the support staff of this university. But first of all, I will tell you where you can find the TU Delft Image Archive. If you go to the library website, which is on library.tudelft.nl, you can click on the collections tab. That is on the upper left-hand side of the screen. And there you will find an entry called Image Archive. And that gives you this page. On this page, you will find general information about the Image Archive, including a manual in Dutch and in English. And from this page, you can enter the Image Archive. On this screen, you will see a search box, and in this search box, you can enter your search terms as if you're working in Google. So you can enter multiple search terms. You can use phrase searching. You can use Boolean search. I won't explain all these techniques to you because they are all described in the manual. I will give you some statistics. We started this archive 3 years ago, and we now have 26,000 images loaded into the archive, 700 videos, and some presentations. In the archive, you will find various collections divided into different categories. And the categories that we have are heritage collections, we have education and research collections, and we have marketing and communication collections. The heritage collections are, for instance, a slide collection from the Faculty of Architecture. We have a print collection from the same faculty, and we have a large collection photos from the Department of Photography. I will give you examples of all these images. First, from the slide collection, this is an example of an image depicting the former entrance of the Faculty of Architecture. It's quite stormy weather, you can see by the water. This building, unfortunately, doesn't exist anymore. This is another example from the inner city of TU Delft. This is the old Hippolytus Church that is being demolished in 1974. So this church is also no longer there. And this is also from Delft. This is an example of our print collection. This is an engraving from the central marketplace in Delft. You see the town hall and the church. And if you want to study some details of this picture, you can double-click the screen and investigate the details. So, for instance, if you click on the trees in front of the church, you will see this picture. So now you can study the group of people that are selling vegetables on the market, and there is still a market until this day in Delft on this location. This is another example from the collection of the Department of Photography. These are some students that are given an introduction in the use of the library, and they are all wearing these funny hats. So I think this must be part of the freshman introduction. And the same applies for this picture. This is a student boxing context. This picture is from 1956. And in the background you can see all these students with their shaved heads. So this must be part of an introduction process. Then for the education collections, we have a lot of lectures stored in the image archive. Most lectures are recorded in the lecture halls, lecture rooms, but some lectures are recorded on location or in a studio setting. And this is an example of one of our professors sitting in front of a classroom and teaching his class. And in the background you can see his presentation. And this is an example from Professor Hesterbouw, who's talking on location. And you can see that we've even used subtitles with this presentation. All the lectures that you see in the image archive are also available on iTunes. If you go to iTunes and then to iTunes U, you can pull up the screen from the TU Delft, and there you can select a lecture that you want to see or you want to download to your PC or to your mobile device. So if you do this, you can sit on your couch with your tablet and watch one of our lectures. These are examples of the research collections that we have. We have collections from two researchers from civil engineering and one from the Research Institute OTB. For instance, this is an example of the collection from Jacques Vonke. Jacques Vonke has put together a large collection of pictures containing mining equipment and mining pictures. And in this picture you see the Beatrix mine in Limburg in the south of the Netherlands. And during the construction of this mine. And this is a picture from the same mine. These guys in the center are working on the drilling construction that they have used to drill down to deep boreholes, down to 710 meters. And I think these boreholes are still there, but the mine has never actually been used. This is an example from the collection of Enne de Boer. Enne de Boer is also from civil engineering, and he has been traveling Europe for the last 40 years. And during his trips, he has made a lot of pictures from trains and stations and railway lines all over Europe. So that gives you a good impression of the development of the European transport systems. This example is from the collection of Professor Hugo Primus. Hugo Primus in 1964 visited Morocco to study the local town planning, and on his trips he used this truck that you see in the picture. And the slides that he took on this trip are available in the image archive. Then for the marketing and communication collection, we have a large collection that were taken by professional photographers. And this is an example. Oh. What you see here is the building of the greenhouse in front of the Faculty of Architecture. Quite a nice picture, I think, and maybe you noticed that we have used watermarks with this picture, because this collection is not freely available for download. All the others are, but this one isn't. And this is another collection from other example from this collection. Then I would like to say, if you have material that you think is worthwhile to keep for a longer period of time, you can go to the image archive. You can pull up one of our upload forms, enter a couple of enter information in the fields and attach your image to the upload form, and then you can upload your own data to this image archive. Thank you very much for your attention.